And welcome into Nebraska Booze and Babel. This is Chris, your lone host for the evening. Going to be coming at you live from our little studio that we built out here in the garage. I am short a bunch of people tonight, so it's pretty much just big, beautiful me coming at you. Going to be talking about different things. Going to be playing with the cameras as I do stuff. So this is what we are tonight. I probably would have called off the show if everybody had bailed, and I knew that ahead of time. But unfortunately, we had some bad luck tonight. We had Nathan's on vacation, so shout out to Nathan. Hopefully, he gives us a call at some point in the evening here. But we're gonna throw a shout out to him. He's on his way to Tejas, the home of our Dallas Cowboys, and Tanner is not feeling up to snuff, so he's out. Maybe he'll pop up and say hi to us. He's downstairs playing some games and kind of relaxing, so maybe he'll see me struggling all by myself and come on out here and hang out with us for a few minutes. Then we have Seth, who was going to come hang. Seth got sick, eating dinner tonight. So it's just a whole list of unfortunate events. So I'll be checking my phone, trying to figure things out, and then going on from there. I was hoping to have at least somebody out here. And I don't. So we're gonna go from there. We will we'll attack the topics page tonight. We do have things to talk about, and this wouldn't be the first time I've ever done a show of any kind by myself. It's okay. So what concept of the show here is that we drink some booze and we talk about random stuff. So this is the beer week. So we're gonna do the beer week, and for real, think I just saw a mouse run by me, but that's because we're out in the garage and that freaks me out. So, beer week of the week, we drink our booze and we talk about random stuff. The beer that I brought tonight is Stella Premium Cider. This one. I had some Stella for the first time a couple weeks ago, and it was very good. So, I like cider, so I'm going to have Stella cider. And it is very good. As a matter of fact, I think it might actually be better than both Strongbow and, believe it or not, Woodchuck. I mean, it's that good. But yeah, this is it. So we do have a Facebook page. Follow us on Facebook. We got these nifty shirts, Nebraska Booze and Babel. You can follow us on Facebook at Nebraska Booze and Babel. You can get on our Twitter, Nebraska Booze and Babel, or you can get on our Instagram at Nebraska Booze and Babel, and you can follow all of our shenanigans throughout the week as we post backwards and forwards. Well, we do have lots of things we can talk about tonight. I guess first and foremost, election results were in this week on Tuesday.
Oh God, I will leave.
So I don't have to worry. You can leave, but I don't have to worry about anybody talking back to me or arguing with me about it. So all we have to do is say that, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Donald Trump, he won.
Okay, period.
That was Tanner's post. He was like, oh, look, we're going to have to talk about this. So Donald did win. There's a video that Nathan posted. Bodybuilders doing ballet, so that was something that he wanted to talk about, so maybe next time. This is oh, okay. Well, this spawned some discussion between me and Nathan all the time. We always argue over who's better, DC or Marvel, and he knows I like Star Trek, and so he told me I already know what Chris would choose here, so obviously I would pick the blue pill. It's not as much fun to have discussion without somebody else to discuss stuff with, so that can make for a long evening. It's like when I used to do the radio show for my company. I just talked to myself for an hour, but that was like no dead space, no nothing, and we did have a couple commercials.
Tyler said he did the show. You didn't respond back.
Well, tell Tyler to get his lazy butt over here because I can't respond to him and do the show. Let's see. Tyler said he was working tonight too. Get here. My house. I'm on now. So maybe Tyler and Robert will jump up here. Bring a six pack.
Bring a USB printer.
I only have My beer.
Why do you need that?
So I can stream my Extra Life tonight at
You
midnight.
what was your
I lost the one I had. I don't know where it's at. So, let's go back and see what Robert said again. Okay, he said 10 minutes out. So Robert's going to come help me out here in a little bit. But we can chit-chat a little bit about Extra Life. It looks like the stream is not really... I don't know if the stream's working good or not.
Your connection sucks in the car, obviously.
For what?
Anything.
For your phone? Because I got nothing to do with that. Oh, I also meant to output this to a local recording.
You took a pre-game shot?
I did take a pregame shot. Alright, sorry about the silence there for a few minutes, guys. Anybody who is watching. I've got the page up. I've got the chat up so I can pay attention to that. So, anyways, something that Nathan posted up on our topics page to talk about is this kid who had a Kit Kat stolen out of his car. You can't really read this very well, but I can blow it up. It says, there's a note left in this kid's car that says, saw a Kit Kat in your cup holder. I love Kit Kats, so I checked your door and it was unlocked. I did not take anything other than the Kit Kat, and I am sorry and hungry.
Hello?
Tanner's coming out to visit with us.
Thank God.
So this kid had a Kit Kat in his car, Lisa, and some dude looked in the car, saw the Kit Kat, found out the car was unlocked, stole the Kit Kat, left a note saying, I stole your Kit Kat, but I didn't take anything else. I'm sorry. Have a nice day. So this kid is like, what the fuck happened, man? Somebody just stole my shit. So he posted it on Facebook or whatever. It went viral, and the Kit Kat company sent him a $6,500 check. Like, hey, sorry somebody stole your Kit Kat, man. Like, that's some bullshit.
Someone stole Kit Kat, yes.
Yeah, the Kit Kat company sent him money for his... I mean, they just got a ton of free advertisement. They owe me some money for throwing them some advertisement. So wouldn't you say? No? Tanner, your camera's turned off, but I'll turn it back on. Oh, there's Tanner's sexy chest right there.
Hi. Hello, everybody. I felt bad. I was watching Chris.
Right, dude? All by myself?
I know. I felt bad.
I feel like old school in the like Saturday mornings at 8 o'clock, all by myself, going, "Welcome to Compute This."
I couldn't let my co-host do this all
Cohort.
by his,
Look, Lisa's.
do this
What
by
do you
his
what?
lonesome.
I need a USB to printer cable. Here, I'll send you a picture of what it looks like. It's not that complicated. Tyler and Robert said they would come by.
Cool.
So I'm going to send you a picture from Mr. Allen here. But I like the Kit Kat story because I think it's kind of funny. And honestly, you got to have some balls to get in somebody's car and just like straight up steal their Kit Kat.
There's a lot of people out there that'll just do that. Because I've seen a lot of videos posted up on Facebook about people catching people stealing shit like straight out of their cars and stuff. So.
Well, Tanner, I brought Stella's hard cider.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Stella's, I had the first time I had it was a couple weeks ago. One of my, actually our CFO at the outing that we went to was like, "You've never had a Stella's? You got to try my Stella's." I was like, okay. Twist my arm. So I tried this Stella's, and it is some incredibly good beer. This is freaking awesome. This is the best apple cider beer I've ever had.
That's good.
Like, oh my gosh, this will be my go-to from now on. Yeah, grab one when you. What you
do.
got over there?
I'm kicking it back with the
Kicking it old school with some Bud Light.
With some Bud Light.
I
Can
like
never go
it.
wrong. Can never go wrong with Bud Light.
I got Lisa a Bud Light lime if
Bud Light
if
lime.
she chose to partake. You do not have to go. I'll go when we're done here. It's fine. It's open till midnight, and it's open 24 at Walmart, and I am not going to go
You know
to
what?
bed.
I can barely see from my window, so I'm gonna transfer over
You going to pop over to the other seat?
to Nate Dogg's big old couch / chair thing over here.
Get off the Wi-Fi. You're on the You're on the Bryson Kids guest Wi-Fi doesn't work because we're way too far away from the router. Oh shit, I forgot. You forgot something. Okay. All right, so we're gonna move on a little bit here. Once Tyler and Robert get here, we can talk a little politics. I'm just kidding. Look at your face; is awesome. So I feel like you ever listen to Todd and Tyler in the morning and like they get to a point where they're doing nothing and they're like, "All right, Craig, bring it in." So I feel like I'm Craig, the news guy today. This guy, another post by Nathan here. This got you guys can see this here. I'll put it just up on the screen so you guys don't see just the video camera. This dude, the top says, the look that says, "How was what I did illegal?" Like this dude's amazed that he got in trouble. There's a Wisconsin man in a bar, and the bartender turned off Black Sabbath and turned on the Christmas music on November the 7th. So he threw his beer bottle at the bartender. Like, come on. But I get it. Like, who wants to listen to Christmas music at the beginning of November? Oh, Lisa does. What was the channel on XM Radio? 17. Channel 17, all of you guys out there listening. Channel 17 will be your Christmas music on XM Radio right now. So jump on that. I don't like to listen to Christmas music until at least Thanksgiving because I love Christmas music. I love my Carol of the Bells. I'll be rocking Carol of the Bells all the time. And some Pentatonics Christmas. Heck yeah. I don't know. I keep using all Nathan's because that's what's on here. But Nathan's got this one that says, "My new favorite way to read fortune cookies. Add Master Wayne at the end and read with English accent." I don't have a very good English accent. I play with my kids about the green turtle because we heard a British accent guy talking about the green turtle, but I can't do it very well. But our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall, Master Wayne. I like it. I like it. Ooh, you might want to look at this. You like nerds. Check this out. Hold on, I'm going to pause it until Lisa can see the screen. Come look at this. It's called the Fish Bowl.
Fish Bowl, super fun for any party. Check this out. You need a lot of booze for this one. So we start off with some vodka, coconut rum. Next we hit it with some peach schnapps. Like I said, a ton of booze. And we hit it with some UV blue. Oh God, a ton of booze, okay? This is gonna have you real tipsy. Next thing we do is we hit it with some Sprite, okay? It's like a 2-liter bottle of Sprite. And we hit it with some blue curacao to create a nice ocean blue. Now we need to create a seabed, so we use nerds. Cool thing about nerds, when you pour them into soda, they kind of explode. That's what you see happening there. Next up, Swedish fish. They don't swim, they just sink. Orange slices on top for a garnish, and there you have it, the fish bowl. Stay tipsy!
I love how that guy ends his videos with "Stay tipsy." Like we should get him on the Nebraska Booze and Babel show. But I feel like that's gonna have to be an episode here, the Fish Bowl. If you're willing to do that, that would be amazing of you. Oh, this was Tanner's post when he did win, defying the pundits in the polls to the end, defeated Hillary Clinton in Tuesday's presidential election, claimed an establishment-stunning victory. Looks like Tyler is on his way. I'm gonna text Nate Allen real quick. I'm gonna say, "Are you coming, or would you rather we come get it?" Lisa. She will come in next few minutes. Anyways, so Lisa doesn't want to talk about politics, so we won't talk about that until she goes. T-Dog is coming back in. That's politics related. There's a lot of politics related stuff. Oh, Tanner.
Yes, sir.
Were you on Facebook at all today?
Yeah.
Did you see Nathan's page?
Which one?
So, Nathan posted this. I'm going to let everybody digest this for a minute. Nathan posted, "Everybody knows the word racist because treating someone badly because of their color of skin is wrong, and we call people out. Everybody knows the word sexist because treating people badly because of their gender is wrong, so we call people out. Everybody knows the word homophobic because treating someone bad because of their sexual orientation is wrong, and we call people out. We know xenophobic because hating somebody from another country is wrong, we call them out. We even know Islamophobic because treating someone bad because they're Muslim is wrong, so we call them out. Everybody knows the word anti-Semitic because treating people badly because they're Jewish is wrong, so we call people out. So his question is, what's the word for treating someone badly because they're a Christian? And he tagged me, like his first thing he put on here was he tagged me thinking maybe I might know the answer to that. And this is on our page so that we don't see the terrible things. But I don't know the word for like what you call somebody who hates other, what the term is for people who hate Christian people.
I don't want to say prejudice, but it's kind of
Prejudice is a word for it, but like
Yeah.
if you hate gay people, you're homophobic.
right.
So you're not Christophobic, you know.
Yeah.
Except apparently you are, because that's actually a term, Christphobic. But he was asking because he honestly wanted to know, and he Googled it and couldn't find it. Through some seriously jerk-faced discussion, one person posted what they found, and they found that it's actually called anti-Christian sentiment, which is okay. I guess I get that term. Lisa, he said, okay, you could go and get it from his house. No, he's not. I'll go get it. Don't worry about it. I'll just go buy one. What are you looking for? Plugs on left-hand side there. It is all plugs. Underneath there, you can unplug the TV. Please, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, I'll go to Walmart. I seriously don't care if you don't go. So, what? Okay. So, I won't throw names out there because I'm not going to be a dick. But this chick was a complete asshole. Okay, and she got called out for it. Nathan's mom commented on it, and she called Nathan's mom all kinds of crazy shit. And so I got a little bit angry because even though I don't know Nathan's mom, that's my bro, and you don't make fun of his mom, right? And it's not like you don't know that they're related because they have the same last name. So it got pretty heated, and kind of douchebaggery took place. But you know how things go. So Lisa didn't want to talk about it when she was out here, but we can talk about it now because she doesn't like politics. But this is our new president-elect, sir.
Yep.
What does thou thinketh about that?
So I've never really, and I think I said this in one of our very, very first episodes.
I believe we did discuss presidential topics and politics.
I'm not huge on politics. I've never been. Maybe later, once I'm a little more knowledgeable on it, maybe I'll kind of like do my research and actually figure out what people are trying to run for and what their views on things are. But as of right now, I'm just kind of cool. We got a new president,
Right?
Essentially.
And I mean, before all the hatred and like he's gonna be terrible and he's gonna be this, he's gonna be that, I safely give the dude a chance at least to do one thing before we hate him.
Right.
Right? I get that like he said some bad stuff.
Because he's not even in office yet.
Right. And I get that he said some bad shit and like said some mean things, but what up, dude?
Hey, guy. Welcome.
But he said a lot of that shit, I think, just to like, because he could get away with it, and people just kind of dealt with it, and like,
Right.
he still got the votes. I don't think he's actually going to be that way. Out of here, dogs. Go. The dogs are chilling. Robert has come to the rescue. This is the studio, Robert.
Welcome.
Everybody say hi to Robert. There he is. He said, "What's up?" Grab a seat there if you'd like. We got some Stella cider. What'd you bring? Look at this booze.
What we got?
Belgium
Belgium?
Argentum 25. Damn, $3 for one bottle.
Better be some good shit.
$12. Holy crap, that is $12.50. Holy cow, he brought some for real booze up in this mug. That's what I'm talking about. So, everybody welcome Robert. We know Robert from car-related activities. We worked together at previous points in life.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the other host kind of bailed on us. So I was like, all right, we're going into this solo. But this is like a need to have more than one person talking kind of thing because it's like discussion-based. So, you guys can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff. We're talking about our new president-elect.
Yep.
How do you feel about the new president-elect, sir? Well, I personally don't have. I'm not showing your Facebook feed to everybody watching on here.
So I was a big proponent for Johnson. Actually,
Gary Johnson, yep.
Yeah, I thought he had the best of both worlds, even though I didn't agree on every aspect. I think he kind of met where I felt the country needed.
Sure.
I think the DNC made a big, I guess, faux pas when they dumped Bernie. I think that was a big mistake. Because the biggest conspiracy that I have seen on the internet that I am very fond of is that Hillary actually got Trump to the head
I've read that. Yep.
of the Republican Party because she thought she could win against him.
And let's be honest, the whole world thought anybody could win against him.
Yeah. But I think it exposed a lot of issues in the American society with not only our media coverage, but also in the way the election is run. So it'll be interesting to see what the next 4 years.
Come on in. What's up? Okay. 10-4. So yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think that the DNC effed up when they clearly rigged it against Bernie. I think that nobody contends that. Bernie was the guy. I think that Bernie was hands down capable of beating any one of the 16 Republican nominees. I'm not gonna lie. First time in my life I'm very conservative, Republican, Christian based. I mean, that's how I've always fallen. Bernie was the guy that I was like, oh my God, this is a politician who really does care about the people, and he's gonna get some kind of change done. It may not be as drastic as he thinks it is, because he's a socialist, so that stuff's not gonna fly. Like, you know, it's great on paper. You know, it's like trickle down economics. It looks great on paper, but reality is that nobody wants to give up. I gave him a little. Or what you doing? You just playing games? But yeah, it's like trickle down economics. It looks good on paper, but in reality, it doesn't trickle down. And there are things that are like, people try to argue like, oh, there's no such thing as socialism. Yeah, there is. That's why we have public roads. We all give a little bit of our money to the taxes that pays for public roads. Sure. You know, it's not perfect, but it is the way that it gets used. But I have some friends I have one particular friend who works with me, and I respect her more than almost anybody I know politically, because she's one of those people who's like, there needs to be a change. So she went out and became a delegate and like represents her culture and her people in Omaha and makes change, tries to make change.
I absolutely agree. I think that's the next step. And I think we've been shown that the play deck is rigged. So we need to each kind of own up. We're all strong people. We're all brave people. We have it in us to be the representatives for our fight and what we believe in. And we need to get out there and actually be that change.
Absolutely.
Become that, own that.
And so, and everybody that's a Trump supporter, and I voted for Gary Johnson, by the way. And I knew nobody would believe me because they all know that I'm pretty hardcore Republican. So I even took a picture of my ballot before I put it in the box. Because also I wanted to show my son, because he was learning at school about it. And based on what they're allowed to teach him at school, because they can't be like, well, Donald Trump said grab her by the pussy. And they can't be like, Hillary Clinton left soldiers to die bloodily in Benghazi. So based on just what they were allowed to teach a fourth grader, their entire class unanimously voted for Trump. They didn't teach about third parties, so they only gave them two choices. But if fourth graders look at it and go, this guy looks a little fishy, like at least this guy, he's kind of goofy, but we can vote for this goofy dude, like there's a problem. And so the DNC F'd themselves on that. And then, I mean, it was pretty clear. Ooh, 71. Dude, this guy's got all kinds of crazy booze just pulling it up out of here. We got bottle openers over here. And then he's got a Bud Light. He's got a classic. It's rocking.
See, I'm not the only one.
So anyway, yeah. So I think that if we give him a chance, he might be good. I think that he's not as. So first of all, Donald Trump is the most liberal, Democratic, Republican president you will ever get.
And I agree, because he's not a Republican.
Right. He's on record saying, if I ever run for president, I'll run Republican because I'll vote for anybody.
Right.
So he's not a Republican.
He might fiscally be a Republican.
Just like Bernie wasn't a Democrat. He threw the D on there because he knew that's how he's got to run.
Right. And, it's interesting to see. I think his first 100-day post, the first 100 changes he's going to make is very scary.
I don't think it's scary bad though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He destroys the environment. He pulls a lot of money.
He pulls. Okay, so I want to talk about the environmental part of it. So his first 100-day plan has nothing to do with deporting millions of illegal immigrants. It has to do with getting some better immigration policy in place.
There is a lot of good in there.
But
it's
there
smaller
is.
government.
Yeah, he wants a little bit smaller government.
He's opening
He's
up
all about infrastructure,
clean coal. He's opening up.
which is
the
why I think he
Keystone
won.
Pipeline.
He went hardcore on the Rust
Destroys
Belt
the
of
environment.
America. But doing coal mining and stuff like that's not destroying the environment. We're already doing it. He wants to pull money out of environmental,
The international fund for
Right.
environmental.
but he wants to pull money out of the international everything. He wants to deglobalize
Right,
our money.
which
which
in a
is-
whole is
right.
is good. I am just concerned that he's very much. Here's the problem with economics. It's a faux science, right? It doesn't factor in all of the different.
It's like
pieces that
polling.
go into it. It's what?
It's like polling.
Sure.
It's a faux science.
So polling could be more. Yeah. Okay. Economics takes a look at the numbers, right?
Right, it's data driven.
It says if I have 500 of these sheep that I can sell for $1,000, as long as I keep getting sheep, I can double my money. But it doesn't look at the collateral damage that occurs, right? I'm going to grow as many sheep as I can, well, then I lose all the fields that
Right.
support those sheep. So there's that concern that him as a businessman that has shown that he focuses poorly on his focus very much on the economics
Greed-based,
of it,
yeah.
right? That you lose sight of what the fallout of that is, and some of those policies.
And
show
and let's be realistic. He can have all the policies he wants in his mind. It's going to take an entire government to put them in place.
Sure, but this is the first time in a long time that he's had full.
And
Republican-
so I was talking to some people at work. Where I work is very heavily Hispanic, and they're super scared that like all of a sudden next week people are getting
That's not
deported.
gonna happen.
It's like, and
There's
I want,
no way.
and I know some of them watch. I'm not trying to be rude or mean to anybody, but he's not gonna like Donald Trump's not gonna suddenly be like, hey, I'm gonna make this new branch of the government, and their job is to deport people. That already exists. Holy cow! Calm down.
Right.
Okay? It's already there. He's not going to go and be like, oh, the DREAM Act, repeal. He doesn't care about it. That's not his thing. He's not going to go and be like, oh, equal marriage for gay rights, repeal. No, he doesn't care. The dude doesn't care. I saw an interview by a gay guy who used to work for him that was like, all he cared about was, could I do my job efficiently? All
Well,
he cared about was bottom
straight out
line.
Came out and said that he is
Yeah,
here to
that was
support.
back in July. He said, I will protect LGBTQ community rights. Despite what my weird vice president dude thinks and says. What a strange vice president to pick.
I don't know.
He
if
must
that
owe him
would-
some money on a bet or something.
Well, it's probably just to appease the Republican Party.
I bet you that's
He's
exactly.
so
And-
all over the place.
And how much did he pull?
He's
How
like,
many?
I got this guy at my corner. He's
Or how many
solid
evangelical
Republican.
votes did he pull in because he
Oh,
picked
yeah.
Pence?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 87% of the Christian evangelical vote went to him. Tyler's calling something. Whoa, that's why we have cup holders. Holler, this is Chris.
Hey Chris, holla. You upstairs?
Nope, we're out in the garage.
In the garage. Okay.
Do you know how to get to the garage?
Do I have to follow the cord? All the way
Yes,
to the
follow
garage?
the
To the
follow the cord.
Follow the
Yes.
trail.
I should have painted it yellow.
Follow.
He's like, do I have to follow this cord on the floor? I ran the Ethernet cord straight to the computer like a hard line.
Oh, I did a speed test at UNO's campus.
Oh, yes?
It's 960 something up and 930 something down.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, guy.
Going.
Call us that. Leave it here? Where'd it come from? No, where did you get it? Well, if you're not keeping it, use it here, yeah. We'll plug that shit in. We have a hose. There's Tyler. Holler. So we won't get too bogged down in political talk. We just want to recognize that Donald Trump is the president-elect. All these people that are sharing this, what is this?
That's what I got today.
Thank
Today was
you.
Veterans Day.
Thank you for risking your life for mine. I really appreciate it. You're the real MVP Rockstar Camp in my eyes. Thank you so much for your service. From a Chris named CMS named student Trinity. That's what's up, man. And thank you for your service, honestly. It is Veterans Day. He's not done serving, so he doesn't.
I'm
get
technically
thanked.
not.
He's
Technically,
he's
it's not
a
my
veteran.
day, but I appreciate it.
I only say that to people I know well because I don't want to sound like an asshole. Like, yeah, screw you guys who haven't got out yet. You're not veterans. Like, you don't get to go to the VFW. Stay there.
No, there's like a lot of people that are actually super anal about that.
They need to grow the hell up.
Yeah, like armed forces days for people that are serving.
Oh, you got a mic in your. This is Stella's hard apple cider. Have you had it? Never had it. Me neither. It's the best hard apple cider I've ever had. This is the worst bottle opener. Or I'm just retarded. But I've been doing this for like weeks and it doesn't work. Probably why it was. Probably why I'm playing.
Maybe.
Pass that over to Tyler. Probably should have shaken up the gear before I opened it. So anyways, carrying on. Yeah, Trump's not going to do the crazy shit he said he's going to do. And one of the things I told the people in my work that were all crying about it, I was like, guys, you're telling me you believe Donald Trump is the first politician in all of history to do the things he said he was going to do while he was campaigning? Let's be real.
He's already changed it on his website. He's already, come out and said a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's completely changed the direction of where he wants. He's a smart.
What are you giving me?
This is my art.
Oh, you did this. Okay.
He's a smart individual,
He is pretty smart.
and he said.
And anybody who
what
says
he
he's
needed
not, he just dupes the entire country into making him the president. You don't get there without being somewhat
to
intelligent.
do. Right. I'm
This is cool.
a tenth of the money that Hillary spent.
That did amaze me. Those stats amazed me.
Yeah.
It's really good.
For the first time ever. Not first time a woman ran one, first time he was elected though. Like a woman run election was elected. And he took states that Republicans don't take.
Yeah.
And he took states that Obama crushed Republicans with.
Absolutely.
So the last thing I'll say about all this stuff is that a lot of people are out there going, oh, he won, get over it, now everybody should unite underneath him. And that is the right concept, but reality is, it's very hypocritical because there are people who for the last 8 years have rallied against Obama and not fallen in line behind him.
I do not recall there being
No riots.
riots in the
Nope.
street or protests in the street.
No
after
protests, no
an
riots.
election.
None of the white evangelical guys went out on the street corners hailing the end of times because the black man got elected. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying, though, for instance, thanks Obama is
Oh, huge. It was huge.
hands down a known thing. Whenever something goes wrong, everybody says thanks Obama because people that don't like him rallied against him hardcore. They did not unite around President Obama. However, how long are we going to keep fighting each other on that until finally we go, look, we got to come together behind somebody? Bernie would have been the guy,
Oh, it would have. Yeah, yeah.
but there's no reason Trump can't be if he proves he's not as racist
I
and
think we're
crazy
at a
as he
point
acted.
where we need to. We're within 4 years of the country being on fire, or 4 years of being the best country in the world again.
Yes, he could potentially, with the right people around him, make America great. With the Senate and the Congress all on the same page. But see, here's my other thing, though. I don't think that they're all on the same page because he's not Republican like the rest of them.
But they're.
He's the one that's calling in his first 100 days. He wants to start law that will require term limits on Congress.
Absolutely.
And the guy who's in charge of Congress is like, that's not okay because homeboy doesn't want to lose his job.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
he's
yeah.
about putting some fresh, blood in
I'm
there.
willing to open up some coal mines for a limited amount of time to put some Congress term limits on. I'm willing to make some compromises to make that happen.
Blows me away.
I think he wrote most of that stuff, and I don't think he fully comprehends it, which is fine. That's why you get a cabinet. I hope to God he doesn't attempt foreign policy, because homeboy needs to leave that to somebody who knows foreign policy.
I don't know. Apparently, we're homeboys with Russia now.
That's okay.
That is surprising, and not the fact that we are, but just how quickly that they've already kind of stepped up to say that.
I'm broken.
To say that we're looking at regrowing those connections, and if that is true, and they truly want to become an economic powerhouse, that is the first step in creating a stronger America.
Yeah. It's definitely not a negative. But like I said, just give him a chance, and we'll see what he does in these first 6 months, 8 months. If he ends up getting accused of grabbing somebody by the pussy, then we'll know that he's actually the 10 years ago locker guy. Okay? But I'm promising you that's not going to happen. He also probably isn't going to get a blowjob under the oval desk, the desk in the Oval Office. Apparently that was okay though.
And his wife would not roll over if that happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his wife would be walking out the door. Okay? I did read or
That'd be
hear
one hell of a
that
domestic.
his son, the 10-year-old kid, is going to go live with them in the White House, and he's not thrilled about it. Because he has an entire floor to himself in Trump Tower. Like, wow, it must be rough.
Rough life.
Jesus. Hey, so, totally shifting gears. I spilled
Yeah.
that beer on me, and I'm like, sticky as
Yeah, plus it's about time. We beat that dead horse for about 30 minutes.
So check this out.
Still mine.
I got these sweet-ass dice right here, right? I play some Dungeons and Dragons and some different board games and stuff like that.
We were doing dice. You also brought my bag.
Well, these are cool. Check these out.
Oh wow.
These are cut metal dice.
It's
So-
got some weight on it.
They are. They're really neat. And the company that makes these is Skull Splitter. And pause right there because that's the wife.
Pretty cool.
Hello.
Dice.
Answered what? I'm obviously not looking at my text messages. What's up? Hold on. I don't know why it's so hard to buy a USB cable.
But yeah, these are some interesting.
It doesn't matter, Lisa. Buy
Interesting dice.
the one that's 19 definitely is the right one. So if the one that's 19 looks the same, get that.
We're pausing for intermission.
This is apparently.
I don't look at my text messages. I don't have
Hush your mouth. She's gonna hear that. She's like, why are you going to grab a watch? So anyways, back to this. Skull Splitter is the company that makes these, and they're freaking awesome. Their little ad thing popped up on my Facebook, and I rarely buy things from Facebook, but I found this and I was like, sweet. So in the process of buying these, there's a caveat to this. There's a segue to this. In the process of buying these, I bought them for tomorrow because I'm doing a 24-hour gaming marathon, and we're gonna stop during lunchtime and we're gonna play a board game and whatnot. But just on a whim, I messaged these guys and said, hey, shoot me this message. Or no, they messaged me saying, hey, your stuff is shipped. I was like, man, this is a Facebook message for them? That's pretty cool. Like, that's good customer service. Thank you very much. And then I was like, hey, do you guys ever sponsor people? And it's not like I want them to give me free dice or anything. I just paid $30 for a set of dice. But they're like, well, sometimes we give stuff away for people to give away on podcasts and whatnot. I was like, that's exactly where I'm going with this. I'm going to do a 24-hour gaming marathon where we're raising money for Children's Miracle Network. And I'm starting on Saturday at midnight, and I'm going till Saturday night at midnight. And it'd be cool if I could, like, give away a coupon or something. And they're like, I'm not paying attention to my messages, and I see it pop up on my watch, and all it says is, excuse my language, but fuck. And I'm like, damn, I didn't mean to piss them off. Holy crap. I go look at the message, and it says, but fuck yeah, we're totally in on that. Because I said it was Extra Life, and they looked it up.
Right.
And so they're like, yeah, man, show the dice. We'll give away a set of the dice. So anybody who ends up watching this episode over the next week, I just want to comment or a like on the episode, and whoever does that will win somebody's going to win a set of these dice for free. Skull Splitter's going to send them to me, and I'm going to send them out to you guys. So that's pretty cool of them. They're also going to share my stream on their Facebook page. So starting at midnight, hopefully, some time through the day, they'll do that. But that was pretty cool of them. I thought it was a pretty neat thing. So I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to show these. Yeah, I got their card cards right here too. They have some pretty neat cards. You can visit them at skullsplitter.co. So clearly skullsplitter.com was taken. I would feel bad when people get stuck with the .co.
I like that though.
.co. It's shorter. You save a letter. Save a letter, save a life. Ooh. Hold on, let me mute the mic so we can turn on the sound.
Pretty bad boy here is the Pop Rocks Blue Kamikaze. We took a kamikaze, made it blue, add Pop Rocks, okay? So that's corn syrup. Pop Rocks are strawberry flavored to give us a nice clash of colors. Rim that glass, sexy. When you put your mouth on that, all hell's gonna break loose. Vodka, blue curacao, okay? Come behind that, can I get a standing ovation for blue curacao, please? Come behind that with some lime juice. We're using fresh organic limes from the mountains, okay? These were hand-picked in Italy. If you really believe that, I have some other stuff I want to sell you. Okay, so we squeeze that, give that a nice shaking, and that's our drink. It's super easy to make, super fun. The kamikaze is a popular shot. We just made ours blue and put Pop Rocks on it, and it's good to go. Serve these at your party, people will love it, okay? As their mouths just pop alive, okay? Watch me try one, okay? I'm not even trying to kamikaze, I just want to play the Pop Rocks, okay? Because this is my excuse. Yes, delicious, fun, sparkly. Oh yeah, it just hit me.
So that's gonna be a drink we do. That's for sure happening right there.
About it.
We beat the hell out of Trump tonight, so we'll talk about him. We'll talk about next time. We'll talk about how he said he's not gonna take a salary.
Yeah.
I want to know what happens to that 400. What? No, let's be real. I told him this earlier.
Yep.
There hasn't been a president who's not ultra rich when they became the president. So don't tell me just because he's ultra rich, he doesn't deserve the pay.
He's like ultra rich.
He's not as rich as the Bush family. I'm gonna throw that out there like a paradise. He don't got oil money, okay?
You don't have old money.
He's not an elitist like 1%er. He's I took daddy's money, not great grandpa's slave money, like oil money. He don't got that money. So that's whatever. Like, if he doesn't do it, great. But where's that 400,000 go?
It just doesn't get appropriated.
But where's it come from?
So he'll have to
Like, what pool of money pays that?
the budget. Right?
What budget though? The Congress
I
budget?
I haven't
What
read
budget?
up on it, so don't
Okay,
don't
that's-
carry it
that's
to
what
me.
I'm saying. I want anybody to tell me. I wanna
in
know.
the budget, there is a line item for the salary.
President's salary,
Right.
or not? Probably not just him, but
So
president
the
slash
next
Congress,
time
everybody else.
they go through the budget, they'll have to.
I just say they keep paying him, and he throws that shit at Social Security, or makes 30 new jobs in Washington D.C.
400K is going to make a difference.
Hey,
Or
He's all about the veterans.
he's all about what?
The veterans.
sure.
There we go. Toss it towards some veteran support. 400K a year will go a little ways. It will. Shit, if you bring it to the Midwest, people can live off 30K a year. We can hire 400 people at jobs.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Lose
I don't
Babel.
care if their job is to walk around downtown and pick up trash. We got 400K a year. We can do. Toss it out there. Make use of it. If he decides to do that. I hope he does, since he said he would, because I did research on that and he did say he would do that.
Or maybe they'll give it to the construction workers to get 370.
Right?
For fucking real, dude. That thing's been under construction for like a minute and a
So
half.
has this Cornhusker thing over here. This is some bullshit in the morning, bro. Like, oh my god.
I passed it on the way here. I was like, this shit's still not
Dude,
done.
in the morning, you might as well plan on an extra 20 minutes. On the way home, fuck it.
For real.
Fuck it.
Might
Find
as
a
well-
different route.
might as
I
well-
found a way through the neighborhood, all the way through this neighborhood, all the way into my neighborhood, where I don't even touch L Street, 36th Street, or Cornhusker. That's some skills right there.
Map it.
No, I just started driving around. I just started.
This is
I was like,
quicker.
I know
This
my
is
house
quicker
is
than
that
going
way.
the other way.
Well, I don't even know if it's quicker. I just don't have to sit and clutch gas, clutch, stop, clutch gas, clutch, stop, and I move 3 feet. Yeah, it's some garbage.
Oh, I caught you there.
There's a lot of clutch in there, bro. My left foot, strong. The force is strong with this
This
guy.
guy getting leg day in.
I like this. I don't. Did you post that? Nathan posted
No,
that.
never
When you're drunk and not sure why your Uber driver is being so mean to you, leave the bag of the police car. It's a good picture. It's a good picture.
Where is Nathan?
Nathan is on his way to Texas.
Tejas.
Tejas.
did. Yeah.
Then Dustin and Steph were gonna come be on the show with me tonight, and Dustin couldn't because his wife and him had something else come up. And then Seth was on his way here, stopped to get some Arby's, and puked his brains out. And I was like, convenient excuse.
Very convenient.
So Lisa was like, what are you going to do? I was like, I'm about to solo this shit because I already boozed and babbled pregame by myself.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. Really, had I known everybody was going to bail, I would have gone to bed at 5 since I got to get on the stream at midnight. So I've been awake. I'm going to be awake for like 48 hours.
Tomorrow or
No, like as in
Tonight. In 2 hours and
2 hours and 10 minutes from now, I'll start my 24-hour stream.
24/7 because we have softball.
I'm going to stream it. It's still playing a game.
Shoot softball?
Yeah?
All right. then.
I didn't see that one.
Nope.
I like it.
I agreed to do this 24-hour stream for the betterment of Children's Hospital and cancer
And damn it,
research.
he's gonna
And
do it.
damn it, I'm going to get 24 hours in. We're going to start off, I think, with Battlefield 1
I'm in.
at midnight.
I'm in.
Okay? And then we're going to work our way through Titanfall 2.
Don't happen.
And we're going to work our way through the new Call of Duty.
I gotta go do stuff.
And we're going to work our way through anything we choose.
It's all right.
Well, you gotta
I didn't-
go in like. Well, you got 10 minutes. So
Wal-
you better go
Walmart's
now.
down there. Walmart's open 24.
That's true.
24/7. 350.
Have you seen the new mannequin challenge?
Yes, the Cowboys did that after they beat the Browns with Tony Romo's bad back. Motherfucker is like bent up in the air, halfway in the overhead compartment with his legs hanging out, dead still. I'm like, this guy is on injured reserve right now? What the hell is he doing? This guy's worth $53 million. Don't do stupid shit. But they did the entire plane, staff, pilot, everybody. Then I just saw one today where it was a dude in a delivery room with his wife and like all the nurses and everybody. And I'm like, oh my god, I hope that this is not like legitimately she's about to have a baby and she like held up and was like, no, let's do a mannequin challenge. But yeah, I've seen some really good ones.
There's one that Hillary Clinton did.
Hillary did one?
Interjet.
Explains why I didn't see it because I give no fucks.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. I just I don't know. But I feel like she's just a normal person.
You just feel it.
I do. I liked yesterday how there's a news article about this girl who was just so upset that Hillary Clinton lost. So she took her baby and went on a walk in the forest next in New York. I'm like, there's no fucking forest in New York. There's Central Park, but it's not a goddamn forest.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of sports.
In New York City,
You didn't say that.
where, well, I'm sorry. This is the town, the neighborhood where Hillary Clinton lives, okay? There's no goddamn forest, okay? So
There might be
she
one tree.
she ran into the Clintons while they were walking their dogs. And they took a selfie, and it's just her and Hillary, and then maybe Bill's the one taking the picture. Bullshit. That dude's followed around by at least 20 Secret Service dudes all the time. You did not happen upon the Clintons while they were walking their dog. It doesn't happen. And if it does happen, some people need to lose their job. Right? Because that dude's supposed to be protected all the time for the rest of his life.
And I just get on the phone and take pictures.
Right? And now he's like, here's my location, guys. So yeah, that's just a foo-foo thing to, oh, Hillary's out walking her dog like a normal person.
Where do you think the Secret Service are when Bush goes to the Raiders?
They're sitting
Yeah,
next to him.
They're like sitting
You
next
honestly
to
think
him.
all those people around him are Rangers fans?
I don't know, so they know they were protected for life.
Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah. You are. Once you have become the president, you will
You
forever
get
be shadowed
paid.
by the Secret Service.
You get paid forever,
Paid for life.
and you get
Secret Service get paid to be retired.
They literally do nothing. Like they can't.
Go to Rangers games.
To be fair, I mean, I thought about this once. So I was like, you can't really get another job after you've been the president, because like if you go to like GameStop and apply for a job, they're like, well, you can't have 20 people here with you. Like, you could be checking people out. You can't have all these Secret Service guys with guns standing behind you at the store. That's not okay. So they pretty much can't do anything. They're pretty much fun. I mean, they got people with them all the time for the rest of their life. It's a tough gig. It's not what I want. I don't think it's one Trump wanted.
Nope.
I saw a meme that was like, do you think somebody was like, Donald, you couldn't be the president? And he was like, here, hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Watch this.
Let's say, oh, here, watch skateboard.
But I think that would explain why a lot of his comments in the beginning were just so out there. He's like, hey,
This
this ain't good. Watch this, guys. Watch this. I got this.
Watch what I'm gonna say next. Thank you, Chica.
And then, like, as it got closer, he was like,
Then when he went to the White House and actually had to like
right.
talk to Obama, he was like, "Oh my God, this is happening." There's another meme that had him with the computer in front of him, and on top of it said, Donald Trump with his computer googling how to do the president.
Did you guys see Cleveland? The basketball in Cleveland?
Oh yeah, they
Where
went to the.
go in, Obama's like, get this boy out here, I'll take selfies.
Yeah.
And then lifted it up, going to Cleveland, guys just like, what?
Yeah, they gave him a Cleveland jersey. I guess like all the NBA championship teams go visit the president.
Any championship team.
Yeah.
No sports center.
Oh, is that?
There was one that I saw.
You can push
with-
her out. Go outside. Get. Get.
There was one that I saw with a picture of him, like right just
I like that
like as they were about
This
to
one's
elect him,
chills.
or as they were bringing in the final votes and everything, and they snapped a picture of him and the caption below was like, "I didn't think it'd be for real" or something like that. I was just joking, guys.
That may have been the case. He might not.
The worst thing you're making, I make about 30,000.
I make less than that.
So do I.
He's like a full-time student. I don't hear any bullshit.
I'm more than a full-time student,
You're
okay?
retired.
Nobody in this room makes more than $75,000 a year.
But for a baseball player to agree to a 1-year, $1.4 million deal, almost below 1,200 average.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Can you play baseball as well as he can? Nope.
Maybe like 0.03 average.
Yeah. Nope. There's money to be made in those games, and they're willing to pay people. Look at Tony Romo, for instance. He signed like $100 million contract. Hasn't played a game in the last 2 years because he broke his back.
And they're gonna put him back in.
They won't put him back in until he's 100%. As long as Dak keeps winning, he's gonna be like a sideline show.
95%.
Yeah.
Still.
It's
Dak
just
gets injured,
Dak gets
or they
hurt.
lose 2 in a row.
Supposedly he's gonna be active this weekend. So I guess he'll be a backup because we don't want Mark Sanchez to go in. If he like, I'd rather take a broken back Romo than a Mark Sanchez butt fumbler any day.
That's one less play to get the Dak injured. That's one less play. Sorry, Sanchez.
Yep.
You know, though, we should have seen Trent winning as soon as the Cubs won the World Series.
Hashtag truth. Pound sign truth. I've started a new hashtag. Pound sign. So it is Veterans Day. That was the last thing on our topics page here. But so happy Veterans Day to the veterans. We appreciate them all. We didn't have anybody in the chat today yelling booze, but I did finish my first beer. So what you been up to? We haven't. Tyler has done the show once when we were down in the basement, crushed into the 4 foot to 4 foot area. These fuckers are messing with me.
I was like, where'd that go?
Only Chris would tell me to come and to not be here.
I'm pretty sure it's not April.
So I walked past, I look at Tanner's room, like, well, the Xbox is on. Hold on. I hear somebody. Where are they at? I walk upstairs, I was like, okay, they're on this floor. Oh, they're upstairs. So I just called. Hello, this is Chris. And they was like, hello.
I am consistent. I built this room.
Obviously, this is going to be pretty consistent.
What's this for?
That's a television.
That's a game, board game.
Like, so I've never played Dungeons and Dragons ever, but I really want to.
And you admitted you did.
Oh, I said I play dice games like Dungeons and Dragons is what I said.
I apologize.
We can rewind it.
I have Snap on.
But I do play like I don't know if you've come over or not, but I do play like Hero Clicks and stuff like that. And so I wanted to build a table I could play games on, you know, Axis and Allies, Settlers of Catan, that kind of stuff. I googled that and I found a dude who built one, and I expanded on it a little more than I should have. because it's much larger than what he built. Right? Well, here's the problem. The way he did it, the way he did it was a 4 foot by 4 foot table with this in the middle. I didn't like that only gave you like 4 inches on this side of the TV to use the table. I want the same amount of space all the way around the TV because people on this side should have as much table space. And then it became larger and larger. But it's cool, dude. There's plugs on that side. There's plugs up underneath. You can plug your phone in and charge it. I got little things here to put the dice in so you don't lose your dice or your phone. Or got cup holders all around. Came out nice, I think. Cost me $200 in wood in the weekend, plus a week's worth of painting, because I had to lacquer the crap out of this.
What are we doing? There was something we shared.
Dude, the
chair.
the bench.
Yes.
That looked like incredibly simple yet complicated, but fun as hell.
Yes. We need to do that.
Dude, I'm down. Like, got the garage right here.
What is that?
That is his burr. It's Belgium Argentum 25 with the pink elephant.
This is the elephant. This is a Belgian beer, which is amazing. This is their 25-year anniversary or something. Their
Dude,
25
Hunter's like
I
just
don't know.
sitting there like,
Delicious.
that's what I'm talking about. Just keep it up. With your fat Asian face, Hunter. Yes, you have a fat Asian face just getting rubbed on.
Oh, nice.
It's slightly cold in here, but I had the heater on, so it's not as cold as it is on the other side of that wall.
Well, it's not too much alcohol blowing regular.
Regular beer is like 4%. What's that?
Who else to drink? What, 99 proof when I was last here?
What were you having when what'd you have when you came last time?
94?
We had a lot of 99 proof stuff. Oh, you had the apple stuff. Okay. That's right. And we played Pokemon Go in the basement and then took it to the streets after the show for like 2 hours. We walked around my neighborhood. We were wasted.
Yeah, and you were leaving me ridiculous voicemail messages on my phone.
Nope, I wasn't there for that one.
Post-
You left me a voicemail
You
on my
did
damn
it.
phone, asshole.
Flash in the pan.
That's
Oh,
still
I'm pretty
pretty.
bad. I'm pretty
It's still
smart
number
guy.
one app on the on the
I don't
Apple
have your phone number.
thing.
How do I leave it?
You probably called me on like
Their Halloween thing kind of brought people back to it. They did a little Halloween event and people came back and started playing it.
That's how it goes. My little sister was like, "Oh my gosh, I caught like 5 of these in like 2 seconds." I'm like, "Cool."
I had a good time with the kids walking around doing it. I had a good time with some friends while we were drunk doing it. It was fun.
I see that. I just get bored of all the issues and they weren't fixing them. And then
That's the app the way it is now. It should have been how they came out with it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go back and play with it a little bit. But now I'm too busy to do video games.
Too busy not working.
Oh, they actually updated
I'm taking
it.
5
I know you
classes, 4 of which are graduate.
I know you are.
They updated Pokemon Go again.
I know. I got it yesterday. I was trying to do it while I walked around for work, and like, because my work has like 32 Pokestops around it, and I was like, oh, I'll just go for a walk instead of walking on the treadmill, and it took the entire walk for it to update. I was like, this son of a.
It's a daily thing now. Check Pokemon each day. It builds up to 7 days free. And they give you something.
Same thing with the Pokestops.
And Pokestops. It's a bonus for each first Pokestop and Pokemon caught.
Yep.
It's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then I noticed the evolutions are higher.
Oh, are they? They did the Halloween thing was cool because they did like a bunch of like ghost type Pokemon and stuff that most people weren't catching. Plus, they made like Cubone or something and Meowth and some other ones that were not normally jumping all over the place. Enough where I evolved a Meowth, which I was like, oh, that's the ugliest Pokemon I've ever seen. I still can't evolve my Charmander. That's all I want in the world is to have a dragon that flies on my.
500 EV, like a low 500, and evolved it to it evolved over 1500.
Wow.
Big Pokemon.
Dang, I should start
I was like,
evolving
wow.
my Eevees.
The Eevees are where, well, I don't know where.
They're the ones I use to fight.
You can get a Vaporeon. You do it under a Lucky Egg, and I think I have a 1800 Vaporeon, which just destroys anything.
Dude, the Vaporeon things are like the strongest ones in my opinion of the base ones I can get.
Parasite. Right. Okay. Whatever the evolved one with the mushrooms on the back of it with the claws, right?
I don't know. He might know. I don't know well enough
But
to know.
that one is the Vaporeon, and I leveled one of those up. It was like a 600 something, and it would destroy like an 1800.
Nice. I like it.
I
little tidbit of nugget
A little bit of a Pokemon Go information. Yeah, there's like the type of Pokemons beat certain types of Pokemons. I would say, wouldn't electric beat water? That kind of makes sense.
No, because water ground. Why are we talking about this?
Water is around.
Talk about anything on the show, bro.
Who's the battle?
There's a
Babel.
battle.
I built a virtual reality art gallery.
Oh, what?
Virtual reality art gallery. No, like literally you walk around and it's an art gallery, but it's in virtual space. I haven't launched it yet, but you'll be able to buy real art pieces from it and have them delivered to your home.
Can I pick out art pieces and just have them delivered, or do I have to pay for them?
No, you have
I don't want to pay for them. I like free stuff, and I cannot lie.
Only in a perfect.
Oh, I have one other thing I'm supposed to give away to extra lifers. I'll show you guys.
Yeah, guy.
I might let you add me on Xbox. I'll decide.
Last time I checked, it's not
He said you guys. That implies the other
but
people
he
that are
literally pointed
the other
his
people
finger
with penises
at
in the
me.
room.
He pointed his finger at me.
Oh, you got some snap on?
10-4.
Snap on towel on
So
car,
In your truck?
on vehicle.
let's see if I can get that to show up on the screen. It is a pencil drawing. There, you can see it. So that is Spider-Man. The hand-drawn pencil drawing of Spider-Man that my uncle did. I'm gonna give away on the stream tonight or today during the 24-hour stream. Pretty cool. I don't even have a hand-drawn like original for my uncle. I'll be like, can I keep it? He's like, no. Fine. Get it, Hunter. Shake it. He's like, I gotta bite that. Are you kidding me? It smells good though. What, you just want to play Battlefield all day? 24 straight? I mean, what else you got, bro? I got
Battlefield, I got Battlefront.
I don't play Star Wars Battlefront. I like that game. It probably needs to be updated since the last time I played it.
I thought I didn't like it.
After a while, you don't have backpacks anymore.
Yeah.
Both PS4 to Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the old Call of Duty.
I got lots of Call of Duties. I got Crew. I got race car games. I don't know. I got whatever you want to play. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to do some updates. I know that Battlefield told me that I needed to clear some space, which is kind of frustrating because I have a 3 terabyte hard drive. I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean I have to clear some space?
Download YouTube every day.
Oh, it's past 10 o'clock.
It's way past that.
It's only 10:07. I don't know where you get way past.
In the military, when
No, well, if it's time to go home, yes. All right, well, we'll jump over here. We're going to play our outro. You guys can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can go to our Facebook page, and then on the top right-hand corner right here, you can click on our website. This is our website. I don't think that Nathan has been super up on updating our boozes.
Nope.
So you probably don't get to see a lot of our different boozes that we've had. There's that,
Are you stalking us? Or
that. He was pretty good. He was keeping up on it for the first few weeks.
Yeah, he was.
Nope, we're back to the beginning. You can get to our...
Yeah.
I know, I was surprised you were able to come. Last week's episode, episode 24, hasn't been put on the website yet because last week's episode, whilst being very good and streaming perfectly, and we listened to the whole thing and people were commenting and everybody was saying how good it was, did not record to YouTube properly, and YouTube is fixing it, so hopefully it will get better and we can actually upload it. YouTube Live is still a beta project that not a lot of people do.
This is a pretty cool set of dice.
Dude, the dice are awesome. Like, I'm really happy with them. I have another set of metal laser cut dice, but they're so hard cut that they don't really like roll like a dice when you put them down. They just go and stop. So those are actually pretty nice. I really like the dice. So check us out. on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. You can also... My Twitter name's... everything's Fade into Madness, bro. Oh, for Nebraska Booze and Babble, it's at NE Booze and Babble. One last time, I'll plug Extra Life here.
Yeah,
So-
we'll be on in a couple hours.
Check
so-
us out here on Extra Life.
Yep.
You can go to Extra Life and you can type in Fade into the number Madness. Not Fade into the number Madness, but Fade into Madness, and use the number 2 for 2. And then donate $1, donate $5, whatever you can.
Donate
It's super useful.
$1,000.
Donate $1,000, and I will send you a set of dice, a T-shirt, and a 6-pack of beer.
And my phone number.
And I'll give you Tanner's phone number.
I'll take that deal.
I don't even know why you're not.
Oh
You
dear.
don't have my number.
So, anyways, check out Shield of Brothers, the team Shield of Brothers on Extra Life, and Fade into Madness is mine. And we will be streaming throughout the night, throughout the early morning, throughout the afternoon, and throughout the late night again. 24 hours going live. We'll be streaming at softball. Should be a solid time. Thanks for listening to us tonight. Thanks for listening to the episode. And catch us next Friday
Thank you.
on Nebraska Booze and Babble.
Deuces.
This is the new outro song. Check us out on Facebook, Nebraska Booze and Babble, Instagram, NE Booze and Babble, and Twitter, NE Booze and Babble. Have a good night.